As Marcus Aurelius once profoundly stated, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Think constantly on the changes of the elements into each other, for such thoughts wash away the dust of earthly life. You're sitting on a gold mine, the explosive power of a positive mind, the power of your positive mind. It's time to seize control, to stop drifting along with every random thought and start steering your life with intention and vigor. The secret power of a positive mind isn't just some fluffy feel-good mantra. It's a hardcore strategy for dominating the challenges you face every day. Are you going to keep letting doubts run your life? Or are you ready to push back with a force of optimism that shatters barriers? Strap in and gear up. We're about to ignite a mindset revolution that turns the impossible into your playground. Lesson 1. Embracing the power of choice. Have you ever wondered how much power you hold over your thoughts and emotions? The Stoics believed in the profound strength of the human mind to shape our reality. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." But how can we apply this in our daily lives? Imagine waking up each morning with the decision to view everything that happens as a positive step toward growth. What if you chose to see each challenge as a stepping stone? Rather than a stumbling block, the secret lies in recognizing that each moment presents a choice to align with a constructive mindset or to succumb to negativity. Why do you think we often feel trapped by our circumstances? The Stoics would argue that it's not the situations themselves, but our responses to them that entrap us. When we focus on the aspects of life we can control, like our reactions and thoughts, we unlock a powerful tool against adversity. This is the essence of using a positive mindset to our advantage. Here's a practical exercise to leverage this. Start your day by setting a clear intention to maintain a positive outlook, no matter what comes your way. It's about telling yourself, "Today, I choose to respond with positivity and resilience." This simple act of setting an intention primes your mind to look for the good in each situation. Do you ever notice how easy it is to get caught up in negative spirals? The Stoics practiced daily reflections to counteract this. They reviewed their day each evening, noting moments they handled well and others they could improve. By actively reflecting on your day, you train your mind to recognize and amplify positive patterns. What would happen if you embraced every obstacle? As an opportunity to demonstrate your resilience, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This philosophy transforms challenges into invaluable lessons, urging us to push forward with even greater resolve. Let's consider the role of gratitude and fostering a positive mindset. When was the last time you paused to appreciate the simple joys around you? Practicing gratitude can shift your focus from lack to abundance, which is a cornerstone of positive living. Each night list 3 things you were grateful for that day. This habit can profoundly shift your perspective, highlighting the abundance in your life over perceived deficits. Now, why do you think the Stoics placed such a strong emphasis on controlling the mind? They knew that our inner fortress, our rational mind, is our greatest ally in the face of life's unpredictability. Thank you. By cultivating a robust mental approach, choosing our perspective and reactions with care, we wield the power to transform our entire life experience. This first lesson is about recognizing and exercising our ability to choose our perspective. This choice is the first step toward a life characterized not by what happens to us, but by how we respond to what happens. It's not just about finding peace amidst chaos, it's about actively creating it. Remember, each day is a new opportunity to reinforce these choices and truly master the art of a positive mindset. What choice will you make today? Lesson 2: Cultivating resilience through acceptance. Have you ever considered how acceptance can be an active strategy in maintaining a positive mindset? The Stoics teach us that resilience isn't just about enduring hard times. It's about welcoming them as essential parts of our growth. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." This implies that life is not about moving gracefully among only the good times, but also about standing firm when challenged. When we accept difficulties as inevitable, we can focus our energy on responding constructively rather than resisting fruitlessly. This acceptance does not weaken us. It builds the strength we need to navigate life's complexities. Why do you think resistance to unpleasant facts drains us more than the facts themselves? The Stoics observed that much of our discontent comes from a mismatch between our expectations and reality. By aligning our expectations with the fact that challenges will occur, we prevent unnecessary emotional turmoil. This alignment allows us to conserve our energies for more productive endeavors like solving problems or adapting to change. It is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance. If we choose to see an obstacle as an opportunity to prove our resilience, we transform our experience of it. How often do you practice reframing your perspective to see the positive in a negative situation? The practice of reframing is a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal for maintaining a positive mindset. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to find the good in each situation by reminding us, what is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee. Whenever you face a setback, ask yourself what it can teach you or how it can strengthen you. This habit of looking for a silver lining does not just make us feel better. It actually makes us stronger and more adaptable in the face of future challenges. What role does flexibility play in your ability to maintain a positive mindset? The Stoics championed the virtue of flexibility in thoughts and actions. Just as a tree bends with the wind to avoid breaking, we too must learn to adapt our strategies and expectations to align with reality. This flexibility helps us to remain open to life's experiences without being broken by them. Each time we adjust our approach wisely, we not only solve the immediate problem, but also grow in our ability to handle whatever life throws our way. Why is it important to detach from the outcome while still engaging fully in the process? The Stoic concept of detachment does not mean lack of effort or care, but suggests a focus on action over outcome. Epictetus taught that we should tie our well-being not to the success of our actions, but to the quality of our efforts. By concentrating on what we can control, our actions, we free ourselves from the anxiety associated with unpredictable outcomes. This shift in focus is liberating and allows us to engage with life more fully with a calm assurance that we have done our best. How can daily mindfulness practices enhance your positive mindset? Mindfulness encourages us to live in the present moment, the only place where we can truly exercise our power of choice. By paying attention to the present, we can catch negative thoughts before they spiral out of control. Regular mindfulness practice helps us to recognize when we are dwelling on past mishaps or fretting about future uncertainties. Bringing our focus back to the present allows us to engage directly with our current experience, fostering a more grounded and serene mindset. Can you identify ways in which accepting and not controlling can coexist in your pursuit of a positive life? Acceptance in Stoicism does not mean resignation, but rather an acknowledgement of the limits of our control. Recognizing what we cannot change frees us to put all our efforts into what we can. This balance between acceptance and action is crucial for maintaining not just peace of mind, but also effectiveness in our pursuits. Each day, remind yourself of what lies within your control and what does not, and choose to focus your energy wisely. Cultivating resilience through acceptance involves understanding and embracing the challenges of life as opportunities for personal growth and expression of character. It teaches us to conserve our energies for efforts that enrich and strengthen us rather than deplete us. Remember, a positive mindset is not a gift, but a skill that we develop by regularly practicing Stoic principles such as acceptance, reframing, and flexibility. How will you practice these skills today to enhance your resilience and maintain your Lesson 3, Harnessing Rational Thinking for Emotional Mastery? How often do you find yourself reacting emotionally before considering the situation rationally? The Stoics placed great emphasis on the importance of rational thinking as a foundation for maintaining a positive mindset. They taught that by engaging our rational minds, we can interpret and respond to life's events more effectively. Marcus Aurelius believed that the power of rational thought allowed us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. By focusing on rational responses, we can prevent emotions from leading us into reactive and often regrettable actions. This deliberate practice encourages a calm, composed approach to life's challenges. Why is it vital to understand the role of emotions in our lives according to Stoic philosophy? The Stoics did not advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for their understanding and management through reason. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, argued that emotions like anger or sadness often stem from a misinterpretation of events. If we can reassess our initial emotional reactions under the light of rational scrutiny, we often find that our distress is not warranted by the facts. This insight not only soothes the emotional turmoil, but also strengthens our capacity to face similar situations in the future more positively. Rational thinking thus serves as a mediator between our internal experiences and the external world. How can we practice rational thinking on a daily basis? One effective method is to challenge our initial reactions to upsetting events. Before allowing your emotions to escalate, take a moment to ask yourself whether the situation is within your control and if your reaction is proportionate to the actual circumstances. This pause for rational evaluation can dramatically change your perspective and reduce the intensity of negative emotions. Engaging in this practice regularly can help you develop a habit of responding rather than reacting, aligning more closely with the Stoic ideal of emotional mastery. What are the benefits of aligning our thoughts with rational principles? When we align our thinking with rational principles, we start to see problems as solvable puzzles rather than insurmountable obstacles. This shift in perspective opens up a pathway to solutions that were not apparent when viewed through an emotional lens. It also encourages a more positive attitude toward life's inevitable challenges, as each becomes an opportunity to apply our rational skills. Moreover, rational thinking helps us maintain a consistent sense of purpose and direction, undisturbed by the chaos that might surround us. Can rational thinking influence our relationships with others? Absolutely. The Stoics believed that rational thinking could foster deeper understanding and patience in our interactions. By choosing to respond to others with reasoned kindness rather than impulsive emotion, we contribute to more meaningful and supportive relationships. This approach not only benefits our personal and professional relationships, but also enhances our overall social environment. A rational perspective enables us to see others' actions in the context of their circumstances, promoting empathy and reducing conflict. Why is it important to regularly reflect on our rational capabilities? Regular reflection on our rational capabilities allows us to appreciate our growth and identify areas needing improvement. It acts as a self-audit on our ability to apply Stoic teachings in everyday situations. This reflection can be as simple as reviewing the day's events each evening and assessing how well we managed our emotions and reactions through rational thought. Such practice not only reinforces our learning, but also deeply ingrains these principles into our character, enhancing our overall mental resilience. How does rational thinking lead to a more fulfilled life? By mastering rational thinking, we align more closely with our true nature as rational beings, as the Stoics would say. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment and peace, knowing that we are living according to our highest potential. Rational thinking allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity, ensuring that our actions reflect our deepest values and principles. Ultimately, it leads to a life where we can experience joy and contentment regardless of external conditions. Harnessing rational thinking is essential for emotional mastery and maintaining a positive mindset. It transforms our approach to life's challenges, enhances our interactions with others, and leads to a more reflective and fulfilling existence. As we continue to apply these rational practices, we build a strong foundation for a resilient and joyful life. Remember, each moment of rational reflection is a step towards mastering the art of the positive mind. How will you implement rational thinking in your journey towards a positive mindset today? Lesson 4: The Art of Proactive Positivity. Have you ever pondered the difference between being merely optimistic and being proactively positive? The Stoics introduced the concept of proactive positivity, which involves more than just hoping for the best. It's about actively creating positivity in our lives. This approach teaches us to not only expect good outcomes, but to actively participate in bringing them about. It starts with the mindset that every action can contribute to a positive outcome if directed with intention and wisdom. By adopting this proactive stance, we are not at the mercy of circumstances. Instead, we shape them. This powerful shift in thinking opens up a plethora of possibilities for personal and professional growth. Why is intentionality key in practicing proactive positivity? Intentionality is the fuel behind every conscious action we take toward positivity. When we set clear intentions, we direct our mental and emotional energies toward specific outcomes. This deliberate focus enhances our ability to influence events and interactions in a positive way. The Stoics believed that with intentionality, even the smallest actions can have a profound impact on our well-being and the well-being of others. Setting intentions each morning can prime us to look for and create positive moments throughout the day. How does proactive positivity affect our daily interactions? Every interaction offers a chance to spread positivity. Whether it's through a smile, a kind word, or a supportive gesture, when we choose to be proactive in our positivity, we not only uplift ourselves, but also those around us. This ripple effect can transform the atmosphere in our homes, workplaces, and communities. Furthermore, by being a source of positivity, we often find that others respond in kind, creating a cycle of mutual upliftment and support. Thus, proactive positivity becomes a powerful tool for building stronger, more supportive relationships. What role does gratitude play in proactive positivity? Gratitude is a cornerstone of proactive positivity. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating what we have, we shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. This shift in perspective is significant because it fosters an environment of contentment and satisfaction. Practicing daily gratitude can help solidify this perspective, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook even in challenging times. Moreover, gratitude reinforces our proactive approach by keeping us engaged in the present and thankful for every opportunity. Can proactive positivity help us handle setbacks more effectively? Absolutely. Proactive positivity equips us with the mindset to view setbacks as temporary and insurmountable, instead of being discouraged by challenges. We can approach them with confidence and creativity, looking for lessons and opportunities for growth. This doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties, rather, it means engaging with them constructively. Each setback then becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, furthering our personal development and resilience. Why is it important to share our journey of proactive positivity? Sharing our experiences of being proactively positive can inspire others to adopt a similar approach. When we vocalize our successes and the strategies that helped us achieve them, we provide a model for others to follow. This sharing not only enriches the lives of those around us, but also strengthens our own practices by making us more conscious and committed to them. Furthermore, discussing our challenges and how we applied proactive positivity to overcome them can offer real-life testimonials to the effectiveness of Stoic principles. How does maintaining a proactive positive mindset influence our long-term goals? Keeping a proactive positive mindset can dramatically influence the attainment of our long-term goals. With each positive action, we build momentum, making subsequent steps easier and more impactful. This mindset ensures that we are consistently making progress, even in small ways, towards our larger aspirations. It also helps us remain resilient during times of doubt or when progress seems slow, reminding us that each effort contributes to a greater cumulative effect. The art of proactive positivity is a dynamic and influential Stoic practice that transforms not just individual lives, but also the wider community. It involves setting intentions, practicing gratitude, and embracing challenges with a constructive mindset. As we continue to explore and implement these strategies, we deepen our understanding and mastery of proactive positivity. Each day presents new opportunities to practice this art. How will you choose to create positivity in your life today? Lesson 5. Cultivating patience as a pathway to positivity. Why is patience considered a virtue so vital to maintaining a positive mindset? Patience, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, allows us to endure life's challenges without losing our composure. By cultivating patience, we grant ourselves the time and space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This virtue helps us absorb the initial impact of negative events and view them with clarity and wisdom. Patience is not merely about waiting, it's about maintaining a positive and proactive stance regardless of external circumstances. When we practice patience, we develop resilience and a deeper understanding of life's rhythms, enhancing our capacity for joy and fulfillment. How does patience influence our interactions with others in our fast-paced world? patience is a rare but powerful tool for building stronger relationships. When we listen patiently and give others the space to express themselves, we foster mutual respect and understanding. This can lead to more meaningful and supportive connections, both personally and professionally. Patience also prevents misunderstandings and conflicts, as it encourages us to consider other perspectives before responding. By embodying patience, we not only improve our relationships, but also contribute to a more compassionate and considerate community. What role does patience play in achieving our goals? Patience is critical when working towards long-term objectives. It teaches us to appreciate the journey as much as the destination, recognizing that setbacks and delays are part of the process. This understanding allows us to persevere through challenges without losing hope or motivation. Moreover, patience helps us avoid rash decisions that could derail our progress. It ensures that our actions are deliberate and aligned with our ultimate aspirations, thus maximizing our chances of success. How can we cultivate patience in everyday life? Mindfulness exercises that focus on the present moment. Engaging in meditation or deep breathing techniques can help calm the mind and reduce the urge to rush through life. Another method is to set realistic expectations for ourselves and others, acknowledging that things often take longer than anticipated. By adjusting our expectations, we can reduce frustration and cultivate a more patient and positive outlook. Why is patience important in the face of adversity? When confronted with adversity, patience allows us to endure discomfort and hardship with a sense of calm and assurance. It provides us with the strength to analyze the situation and devise thoughtful solutions. This approach not only alleviates stress, but also enhances our problem-solving capabilities. Additionally, patience during tough times can serve as an inspiring example to others, spreading positivity and resilience. Can practicing patience improve our mental health? Absolutely. Patience reduces stress and anxiety by removing the pressure to achieve immediate results. It helps us accept that some things are beyond our control, leading to greater peace of mind. Regular practice of patience can also lower the risk of emotional burnout, as it encourages a balanced and less reactionary lifestyle. Ultimately, a patient attitude contributes to overall well-being and happiness. How does patience enhance our learning experiences? Patience is a key component of effective learning. It allows us to tackle complex problems and absorb new information without frustration. When we are patient, we are more open to exploring different methods and perspectives, which can lead to deeper understanding and innovation. This open-mindedness is crucial for personal and professional development, as it fosters a lifelong love of learning. Cultivating patience is a powerful way to enhance our positive mindset. It affects every aspect of our lives, from personal growth and relationships to professional success and mental health. By embracing patience, we empower ourselves to lead more fulfilling and balanced lives. Each day offers countless opportunities to practice patience. How will you embrace this virtue to foster positivity in your life and the lives of those around you? Lesson 6. Embracing change for a positive transformation. Why is embracing change fundamental to cultivating a positive mindset? Change is an inevitable part of life, and our ability to adapt to it influences our overall happiness and satisfaction. The Stoics taught that resisting change is as futile as resisting the seasons. Instead, they advocated for working with change to use it as a tool for growth. By embracing change, we open ourselves to new experiences and opportunities, which can lead to significant personal transformation. This adaptability not only makes us more resilient, but also enables us to thrive in various circumstances. Accepting and leveraging change pushes us beyond our comfort zones, often revealing strengths we didn't know we had. How does change challenge our perceptions and beliefs? Change often forces us to reevaluate our current beliefs and perceptions, which can be uncomfortable but ultimately beneficial. It challenges us to question what we think we know and to update our understanding of the world. This process of reassessment can lead to a more refined and accurate worldview, aligning more closely with reality. Embracing this aspect of change can enhance our cognitive flexibility, allowing us to hold our opinions lightly and remain open to new ideas. Such flexibility is a hallmark of a positive mindset that values growth over rigidity. What role does resilience play in adapting to change? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to changing circumstances with ease. It involves maintaining a positive attitude, even in the face of difficulty, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Building resilience is crucial for navigating the inevitable changes that life throws our way. It enables us to handle transitions more smoothly and maintain our equilibrium during turbulent times. Moreover, resilience ensures that we don't just survive changes, but use them as catalysts for improvement. How can we practice adapting to change in everyday life? One effective way to become more adaptable is to regularly expose ourselves to new situations. Whether it's trying a new hobby, meeting new people, or changing up our routine, each new experience trains us to be more comfortable with change. Another strategy is to practice mindfulness, which helps us remain present and responsive rather than reactive. By focusing on the present moment, we can better manage our emotions and thoughts during times of change. Additionally, setting flexible goals allows us to adjust our paths as needed, fostering a mindset that is open to exploring different possibilities. Why is it important to maintain a positive outlook during periods of change? A positive outlook can significantly influence how we experience change. It encourages us to look for the good in new situations and to anticipate positive outcomes, which can make transitions less daunting. Positivity also helps us attract support from others, as it makes us more approachable and cooperative. By maintaining a positive attitude, we can turn potentially stressful changes into enjoyable and enriching experiences. Furthermore, positivity during change can inspire others to adopt a similar approach, creating a supportive environment for everyone involved. Can embracing change impact our relationships? Absolutely. When we are open to change, it reflects positively in our relationships. It shows that we are willing to adapt and grow with our partners, friends, and colleagues. This adaptability can strengthen bonds, as it demonstrates a commitment to evolving together rather than remaining static. Additionally, being receptive to change can help us navigate the dynamics of relationships more effectively, ensuring that they remain vibrant and mutually satisfying. How does embracing change foster innovation and creativity? Change is a powerful stimulant for creativity and innovation. It forces us out of our usual patterns of thinking, prompting us to find new solutions and ideas. When we embrace change, we naturally think more innovatively, as we are pushed to adapt and overcome new challenges. This can lead to breakthroughs in personal and professional projects, as fresh perspectives often provide unexpected solutions. Moreover, a mindset that welcomes change is typically more adventurous and less afraid to take risks. Quality is essential for creative success. Embracing change is essential for anyone looking to foster a positive mindset. It challenges old patterns, energizes our thought processes, and opens up a plethora of opportunities for personal and professional growth. By welcoming change, we prepare ourselves for whatever life might bring, ensuring that we not only adapt but thrive. Each change we encounter is an invitation to transform ourselves and our lives for the better. How will you embrace change today to enhance your journey towards a positive mindset? Lesson 7. Fostering emotional intelligence for positive living. Why is emotional intelligence crucial for maintaining a positive mindset? Emotional intelligence enables us to understand and manage our emotions and the emotions of others effectively. This skill is vital in maintaining a positive mindset because it allows us to navigate complex social interactions and personal challenges with grace and composure. By recognizing our emotional triggers and understanding how to control them, we can prevent negative emotions from overpowering our thoughts and actions. This mastery not only enhances our personal well-being, but also improves our relationships with others. Emotional intelligence fosters a deep understanding and respect for the emotional landscape, which is essential for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. How does emotional intelligence help in conflict resolution? Emotional intelligence is particularly effective in managing conflicts, as it equips us to approach disputes with empathy and clarity. When we can understand and articulate our feelings, as well as interpret and respond to the emotions of others appropriately, conflicts become easier to resolve. This ability to manage interactions calmly and constructively prevents minor disagreements from escalating into more significant problems. Moreover, emotionally intelligent responses promote healing and understanding rather than division and strife. Cultivating this skill ensures that we maintain positive interactions, even in challenging circumstances. What role does self-awareness play in developing emotional intelligence? Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It involves being conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and understanding how they affect those around us. By developing self-awareness, we can more accurately assess our strengths and weaknesses, leading to self-improvement and personal growth. This introspection allows us to align our actions with our values, fostering authenticity and a deeper connection with others. Additionally, self-awareness helps us anticipate our reactions and adjust them to suit different situations, which is crucial for maintaining a positive mindset. How can we enhance our emotional intelligence to benefit our professional life? In the workplace, emotional intelligence can lead to better teamwork, leadership, and productivity. It allows us to communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships with colleagues by managing our emotions and understanding the emotions of others. We can create a more cooperative and harmonious work environment. This ability also aids in navigating the stresses and pressures of the professional world, helping us to remain calm and focused. Increasing our emotional intelligence can lead to greater career success and satisfaction. As it is highly valued in leadership and collaborative roles, can fostering emotional intelligence improve our decision-making? Yes, emotional intelligence significantly enhances our decision-making capabilities. It provides a clearer perspective by integrating feelings and rational thoughts, leading to more balanced and thoughtful decisions. When we understand our emotional responses, we can discern whether they are helping or hindering our judgment. This clarity allows us to choose actions that are not only effective, but also reflect our personal and ethical standards. Thus, a high emotional intelligence is invaluable in both personal and professional contexts where decisions often have lasting impacts. Why is empathy an essential component of emotional intelligence? Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a key element of emotional intelligence that fosters positive relationships. It enables us to connect with people on a deeper level, which can enhance mutual trust and respect. Empathy also allows us to respond to others in a way that acknowledges their feelings and perspectives, which is crucial in both personal and professional interactions. By practicing empathy, we can better support those around us, which not only enriches our relationships, but also contributes to a more compassionate community. How does emotional intelligence contribute to personal resilience? Emotional intelligence contributes to resilience by helping us manage stress and recover from setbacks more effectively. Understanding our emotional responses to challenges allows us to approach difficult situations with a positive outlook and adapt strategies to overcome them. This adaptability reduces the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed and enhances our capacity to bounce back from adversity. Additionally, by maintaining control over our emotions, we can stay focused on solutions rather than problems. Further boosting our resilience, fostering emotional intelligence is fundamental to developing and maintaining a positive mindset. It enhances our interactions, helps us manage conflicts, and improves our decision-making and resilience. By deepening our understanding of ourselves and others, we create a life characterized by harmony and understanding. As we continue to cultivate these emotional skills, we not only enrich our own lives, but also positively influence those around us. How will you strengthen your emotional intelligence today to support your journey towards a positive mind? Lesson 8. Nurturing optimism to enhance a positive mindset. Why is optimism an essential trait for developing a positive mindset? Optimism is not just about expecting the best, it's about consistently choosing a hopeful and confident attitude towards future outcomes. This proactive approach influences our perception of life's events, encouraging us to look for solutions and silver linings even in difficult situations. Optimists are more likely to engage in problem solving when faced with setbacks instead of resigning to despair. By cultivating optimism, we empower ourselves to maintain positivity and drive, which are crucial for achieving personal goals and overcoming obstacles. This enduring belief in the possibility of a positive outcome keeps our spirits high and our actions motivated. How does optimism affect our physical and mental health? Studies have shown that a positive outlook can significantly impact our overall health. Optimists often experience lower levels of stress and anxiety as they perceive stressful situations as temporary and manageable. This attitude also correlates with better cardiovascular health. Transcripts provided by Transcription Outsourcing LLC. What role does optimism play in enhancing our resilience? Optimism is a cornerstone of resilience, providing the mental fortitude needed to persevere through tough times. Resilient individuals view life's challenges as opportunities to grow and learn, rather than insurmountable problems. This mindset allows them to recover from setbacks more effectively and maintain a positive outlook. Optimism fuels resilience by instilling a sense of hope and possibility, which is essential when facing adversity. It helps us to not only bounce back from difficulties, but also to thrive amidst challenges. How can we cultivate optimism in our daily routines? Building optimism can start with small, everyday actions. Begin by setting achievable goals each day that encourage positive thinking. Engage in self-affirmations that reinforce your abilities and worth. Regularly practice gratitude by noting things you are thankful for, which can shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Surround yourself with positive influences, people, books, and environments that uplift and inspire. Finally, consciously reinterpreting them in a more positive and realistic light. Why is it important to balance optimism with realism? While optimism is beneficial, it's important to temper it with a sense of realism. This balance prevents us from becoming naively hopeful about situations that require a more cautious approach. Realistic optimism involves acknowledging the challenges and obstacles present, but still maintaining a positive outlook on the potential outcomes. This approach ensures that our optimism is both sustainable and grounded, preventing disappointments and preparing us adequately for various life scenarios. How does optimism enhance our social interactions? Optimism can greatly enhance the quality of our social interactions. When we approach relationships with a positive attitude, we are more likely to foster goodwill and mutual respect. Optimists attract others because their energy and positivity make them enjoyable to be around. Furthermore, optimistic individuals are often more supportive and encouraging, qualities that strengthen bonds and build lasting connections. This positive social feedback loop can further reinforce an optimistic outlook, creating a virtuous cycle of positivity. Can optimism improve our professional success? Absolutely. In the workplace, optimism can lead to greater job satisfaction, better performance, and higher achievement. Optimistic workers are more likely to take on challenges, persevere in the face of difficulties, and influence their colleagues positively. Leaders who exhibit optimism inspire their teams, driving collective motivation and improving group outcomes. Thus, cultivating an optimistic attitude can be a strategic advantage in professional development and leadership. Nurturing optimism is key to unlocking the secret of the positive mind. It enhances our health, boosts our resilience, enriches our social interactions, and can propel our professional success by actively choosing optimism. We open the door to a life filled with more joy, satisfaction, and achievement. As we continue to foster this optimistic spirit, remember that each day offers a new opportunity to view the world with hope and positivity. How will you practice optimism today to shape a brighter tomorrow? Lesson 9. The power of mindful living in cultivating a positive mindset. Why is mindfulness essential in building a positive mindset? Mindfulness teaches us to be present and fully engaged with the current moment. Without judgment or distraction, this practice helps us to appreciate life as it unfolds, reducing worries about the past or future. When we are mindful, we are more aware of our thoughts and emotions and can manage them without being overwhelmed. This increased awareness allows us to respond to life's challenges with calmness and clarity, enhancing our ability to maintain a positive outlook. Mindfulness also minimizes the negativity bias, the brain's tendency to focus on the negative. By retraining our attention towards positivity and gratitude, how does mindfulness improve our emotional responses? Mindful living encourages us to observe our emotions without getting caught up in them. By recognizing our feelings as temporary states that come and go, we gain greater control over our reactions. This detachment prevents us from over-identifying with negative moods and thoughts. which can spiral into stress or depression. Mindfulness cultivates a balanced emotional landscape where positivity can flourish. Additionally, by staying centered in the present, mindfulness reduces impulsivity, allowing for more thoughtful and optimistic responses to life situations. What role does mindfulness play in enhancing our relationships? Mindfulness can profoundly transform our interactions with others. It teaches us to listen actively and respond thoughtfully, fostering deeper connections and understanding. Mindful communication prevents misunderstandings and strengthens relationships by ensuring that we are fully present during our interactions. This presence can make people feel valued and heard, building trust and positivity in relationships. Furthermore, mindfulness helps us to be less reactive to provocation, making it easier to resolve conflicts amicably and maintain a positive atmosphere. How can practicing mindfulness daily influence our overall well-being? Engaging in daily mindfulness exercises like meditation, deep breathing, or even mindful walking can significantly boost our mental and physical health. These practices help in reducing stress, lowering blood pressure, and enhancing sleep quality, all of which contribute to a more positive and energetic daily experience. Regular mindfulness practice can also increase our overall life satisfaction by helping us find joy in the small moments, often overlooked when we are not fully present. This sustained sense of well-being encourages a more optimistic and joyful outlook on life. Why is mindfulness effective in managing stress and anxiety? Mindfulness directly addresses the physiological responses to stress and anxiety by activating the body's relaxation response. Through focused breathing and attentive awareness, mindfulness practices can shift our body from the stress-induced fight or flight mode to a calmer rest and digest state. This shift not only helps in managing acute stress, but also in developing a more resilient stress response system over time. By reducing the impact of stress on our bodies and minds, mindfulness lays the groundwork for a healthier and more positive life. Can mindfulness enhance our professional life? Absolutely. Mindfulness increases our concentration and cognitive flexibility, which are crucial for productivity and creativity in the workplace. By reducing stress and improving focus, mindfulness can lead to better decision-making and problem-solving abilities. Additionally, mindful workers are often more cooperative and less reactive, which enhances team dynamics and overall workplace morale. Employing mindfulness techniques at work can transform our professional environment into a more supportive and positive space. How does mindfulness contribute to personal growth? Mindfulness encourages self-exploration and personal growth by making us more aware of our habits, behaviors, and thoughts. This self-awareness is the first step toward meaningful change and development. By understanding our mental patterns, we can make targeted efforts to cultivate more positive and constructive attitudes and actions. Mindfulness also fosters patience and acceptance, which are key to embracing personal growth as a continuous journey rather than a destination. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in the cultivation of a positive mindset. It enhances our awareness, improves our emotional and physical well-being, enriches our relationships, and supports our professional success. By integrating mindfulness into our daily routines, we open ourselves up to a life of greater joy, resilience, and fulfillment. Each moment of mindfulness is an opportunity to reinforce our commitment to a positive outlook. How will you incorporate mindfulness into your daily life to nurture your positive mind? Lesson 10. Building confidence to sustain a positive mindset. Why is confidence fundamental to sustaining a positive mindset? Confidence is not merely about feeling good about ourselves. It's about trusting in our abilities to handle whatever life throws our way. This trust fosters a stable foundation for positivity because it reduces fear and anxiety, allowing us to approach situations with optimism and assurance. Confident individuals are more likely to take on challenges, seize opportunities, and persist in the face of setbacks. This proactive approach to life encourages a positive feedback loop. As we successfully navigate challenges, our confidence grows, which in turn strengthens our positive mindset. By cultivating confidence, we empower ourselves to maintain positivity even during difficult times. How does confidence affect our interactions with others? Confidence radiates and influences every interaction we engage in. When we feel confident, we communicate more assertively and clearly, which helps in forming more meaningful connections. Others are drawn to confident individuals because they provide a sense of security and reliability. This attraction can lead to better personal and professional relationships, creating a supportive network that reinforces our positive mindset. Moreover, confident people are often seen as leaders and role models, which provides opportunities to impact others positively. What role does goal setting play in building confidence? Effective goal setting is a key component of building confidence. When we set and achieve realistic goals, we provide ourselves with tangible proof of our capabilities. This success builds our self-efficacy, reinforcing our belief in our ability to succeed in the future. It's important to set goals that are challenging yet achievable, and to celebrate the small victories along the way. Each achievement adds to our confidence bank, slowly but surely helping us to construct a robust sense of self-assurance that supports a positive mindset. How can we develop confidence through self-talk? The way we talk to ourselves significantly impacts our confidence level. Positive self-talk is a powerful tool for building self-esteem and resilience. By consciously replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations, we can shift our internal narrative to one that supports confidence and positivity. This practice not only boosts our mood, but also prepares us to handle life's challenges more effectively. It is crucial to monitor our inner dialogue regularly and adjust it to be more encouraging and empowering. Why is learning new skills important for confidence and a positive mindset? Learning new skills stretches our capabilities and pushes us out of our comfort zones. This growth is essential for building confidence because it demonstrates our ability to adapt and expand our horizons. Each new skill acquired is a milestone that enhances our self-worth and broadens our opportunities. Furthermore, the process of learning itself can be incredibly fulfilling, contributing to a more positive outlook on life. Engaging in continuous learning keeps our minds active and our spirits high, reinforcing both our positivity. Can physical wellness influence confidence and positivity? Absolutely. Physical wellness has an impact on our mental and emotional states. Regular exercise not only improves our health, but also boosts our mood and self-esteem through the release of endorphins. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, providing the physical energy needed to pursue positive actions. Maintaining physical wellness is a critical aspect of building confidence, as it enhances our body image and gives us the vitality necessary to tackle life's challenges with a positive attitude. How does embracing vulnerability enhance confidence? Embracing vulnerability is a counterintuitive but effective method for building genuine confidence. By acknowledging and sharing our fears and weaknesses, we open ourselves up to growth and connection. This authenticity fosters deeper relationships and often leads to increased support from others, which can bolster our self-confidence. Vulnerability helps us realize that perfection is unattainable and that facing our fears can lead to significant personal development. Accepting and expressing our vulnerabilities can therefore strengthen our confidence and enhance our overall positivity. Building confidence is essential for sustaining a positive mindset. It influences how we see ourselves, how we interact with others, and how we face life's challenges. By setting goals, engaging in positive self-talk, learning new skills, maintaining physical wellness, and embracing vulnerability, we can cultivate a strong and enduring sense of confidence. This confidence underpins a robust positive mindset, enabling us to live more fully and impactfully. As we continue to build our confidence, we reinforce our capacity for positivity, setting the stage for a happier and more successful life. How will you enhance your confidence today to support your positive mind? Let me tell you about establishing boundaries. Establishing boundaries is a critical element in managing and resolving conflicts. Boundaries are guidelines that define acceptable behavior and delineate personal limits. They protect your well-being and ensure that interactions remain respectful and constructive. Without clear boundaries, conflicts can escalate, leading to emotional exhaustion and strained relationships. The first step in establishing boundaries is self-awareness. You need to understand your limits, values, and what you are willing to tolerate. Reflect on past conflicts to identify situations where boundaries were crossed and consider how those experiences impacted you. This self-reflection helps you recognize your non-negotiables and the areas where you need to draw the line. Clear communication is essential in setting boundaries. Express your needs and limits assertively but respectfully. Use I statements to avoid sounding accusatory, which can provoke defensiveness. For example, say, "I need some time alone to recharge after work," instead of "You always demand my attention when I'm tired." This approach focuses on your needs rather than blaming the other person. It's also important to be specific when establishing boundaries. Vague boundaries can lead to misunderstandings and further conflict. Instead of saying "I need space," clarify what that means. "I need 30 minutes of quiet time after work to unwind." Specificity ensures that others understand your expectations clearly and can respect them accordingly. Consistency in enforcing boundaries is crucial. If you set a boundary but frequently allow it to be crossed, it loses its effectiveness. Consistently upholding your boundaries reinforces their importance and helps others understand that they need to respect them. For instance, if you've set a boundary around not working past a certain hour, adhere to it, even when there's pressure to make exceptions. However, enforcing boundaries doesn't mean being inflexible. It's about finding a balance between maintaining your limits and being adaptable when necessary. In some cases, you may need to reassess and adjust your boundaries based on changing circumstances. For example, a boundary about not working weekends might need adjustment during a critical project deadline, but should be reinstated afterward. Boundaries are not just about limiting negative interactions, but also about promoting positive ones. They create a structure that facilitates healthy and respectful communication. When both parties understand each other's boundaries, it reduces misunderstandings and promotes a more harmonious relationship. This mutual respect helps prevent conflicts from arising in the first place. In a workplace setting, boundaries are vital for maintaining professional relationships and preventing burnout. Establish clear boundaries around work hours, availability, and workload. Communicate these boundaries to your colleagues and supervisors and advocate for yourself if they are not respected. For example, if a colleague frequently interrupts your work with non-urgent requests, you might say, "I'm happy to help, but I need to focus on this task right now. Can we discuss this later?" In personal relationships, boundaries are essential for maintaining individual autonomy and mutual respect. They help partners, family members, and friends understand each other's needs and limits. For instance, in a romantic relationship, setting boundaries around personal space and time can prevent feelings of suffocation and ensure both partners have time for self-care. Establishing boundaries also involves respecting others' boundaries. Just as you have your limits, others have theirs. Listen and honor their boundaries as you would want them to honor yours. This mutual respect fosters trust and reduces the likelihood of conflicts. If a friend says they need space, respect their request without taking it personally. One challenge in setting boundaries is dealing with resistance or pushback. Some people may not readily accept your boundaries, especially if they're accustomed to certain dynamics. Stay firm and reiterate the importance of your boundaries for your well-being. For instance, if a family member is resistant to your boundary about not discussing certain topics, calmly explain why it's important to you and how it contributes to a healthier relationship. Boundaries can evolve over time. Regularly reassess them to ensure they still align with your needs and circumstances. As you grow and change, your boundaries might need adjustments. This ongoing process of setting, enforcing, and reassessing boundaries ensures they remain relevant and effective. The benefits of establishing boundaries are significant. They lead to healthier, more respectful relationships, reduce stress and resentment, and enhance your overall well-being. Boundaries empower you to take control of your interactions and protect your mental and emotional health. They create a foundation for positive, productive conflict resolution by ensuring that all parties feel respected and valued. By establishing and maintaining clear boundaries, you navigate conflicts with greater confidence and clarity. You prevent small issues from escalating into major conflicts and create an environment where respectful communication thrives. This proactive approach to conflict management not only resolves existing issues, but also fosters a culture of mutual respect and understanding, paving the way for more harmonious and fulfilling relationships. Way 12. Develop patience and tolerance. Patience and tolerance are essential virtues when it comes to resolving conflicts. These qualities enable you to handle disagreements with composure and understanding, allowing for a more thoughtful and effective resolution process. Developing patience and tolerance means cultivating the ability to stay calm in the face of provocation and to accept differences without judgment or hostility. Conflicts often arise from differences in opinions, values, and behaviors. When these differences trigger frustration or anger, it can be challenging to respond constructively. Patience allows you to take a step back, breathe, and approach the situation with a clear mind. It gives you the time to think before you react, reducing the likelihood of impulsive responses that can escalate the conflict. For instance, imagine you are in a heated discussion with a colleague who has a different approach to a project. Instead of immediately dismissing their ideas or insisting on your method, practice patience. Take a moment to listen fully and understand their perspective. This pause not only shows respect, but also gives you the opportunity to consider alternative solutions that might be beneficial. Tolerance, on the other hand, is about accepting that others have the right to their own viewpoints and ways of doing things, even when they differ from yours. It involves recognizing that diversity in thoughts and behaviors enriches interactions and can lead to more innovative solutions. Tolerance is not about agreement, but about respect and acceptance. Consider a scenario where a neighbor's habits irritate you. Perhaps they play loud music at times you find inconvenient. Instead of reacting angrily, tolerance involves trying to understand their perspective. Perhaps music is a way for them to relax after a long day. Approaching the situation with tolerance might involve having a calm conversation to find a compromise, such as agreeing on quieter hours or using headphones. Building patience and tolerance starts with self-awareness. Recognize your triggers and the situations that test your patience. Understanding these can help you prepare and manage your responses more effectively. Practice mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing or meditation to stay centered and calm during conflicts. These practices can help you remain composed and focused even in challenging situations. Empathy is closely linked to tolerance. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes and trying to understand their feelings and motivations can foster greater tolerance. Empathy allows you to see beyond your own perspective and appreciate the experiences that shape others' viewpoints. This understanding can reduce friction and build stronger, more compassionate connections. In conflict situations, patience involves giving the other person the time and space to express themselves fully. Interrupting or rushing to respond can shut down communication and increase tension. Instead, practice active listening. Let the other person speak without interruption, nodding or using small verbal cues to show you are engaged. This patience demonstrates respect and can de-escalate the conflict, making it easier to reach a resolution. Tolerance also involves managing your expectations. People have different ways of communicating, resolving conflicts, and expressing themselves. Expecting others to behave or think exactly like you sets the stage for disappointment and conflict. By accepting and appreciating these differences, you create a more inclusive and harmonious environment. In a family setting, patience and tolerance are crucial for maintaining harmony. Family members often have different habits, routines, and preferences. Patience helps you navigate these differences without frustration, while tolerance allows you to accept and celebrate the uniqueness of each member. This approach fosters a supportive and loving family dynamic. Workplaces, too, benefit greatly from patience and tolerance. Diverse teams bring a variety of perspectives and ideas, which can lead to conflicts if not managed well. Patience helps in hearing out all viewpoints, while tolerance encourages a culture of respect and inclusion. This combination enhances teamwork and collaboration, leading to more innovative and effective outcomes. Developing patience and tolerance is an ongoing process. It requires practice and a commitment to personal growth. Reflect on your interactions and identify areas where you can improve. Celebrate small victories when you successfully manage your reactions or show greater tolerance. Over time, these qualities become more ingrained, making it easier to navigate conflicts with grace and understanding. The rewards of patience and tolerance are profound. You will find that conflicts become less frequent and less intense. Relationships deepen as mutual respect and understanding grow. You become known as a calm and fair-minded individual, capable of handling difficult situations with poise. Most importantly, you experience greater inner peace and resilience, knowing that you can face conflicts without losing your composure. Embrace the journey of developing patience and tolerance. These qualities will transform not only how you handle conflicts, but also how you interact with the world. They open the door to more meaningful connections, reduce stress, and create a more harmonious and fulfilling life. By practicing patience and tolerance, you build a foundation for enduring peace and understanding in all your relationships. Practice emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, is a powerful tool in conflict resolution. It involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the ability to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. Way 13. Practice emotional intelligence. By cultivating emotional intelligence, you enhance your capacity to navigate conflicts with empathy, insight, and self-control. The first component of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This involves being conscious of your emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behaviors. Self-awareness allows you to identify your emotional triggers and understand how your reactions might contribute to the conflict. For example, if you notice that you become defensive when receiving criticism, recognizing this pattern can help you approach feedback with a more open mind. Self-regulation. Another key aspect of is the ability to manage your emotions effectively. This means controlling impulsive reactions, staying calm under pressure, and handling stressful situations with composure. In a conflict, self-regulation helps you maintain control over your responses, preventing escalation. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you can pause, take a deep breath, and choose a more constructive response. For instance, imagine you're in a meeting where a colleague makes a remark that irritates you. Instead of immediately snapping back, self-regulation allows you to take a moment to process your feelings and respond thoughtfully. You might say, "I see your point, but I have a different perspective I'd like to share," thereby maintaining a productive dialogue. Empathy, a critical element of emotional intelligence, involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It requires active listening and putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Empathy allows you to see the conflict from the other person's perspective, fostering mutual understanding and reducing hostility. When you demonstrate empathy, you show that you value the other person's feelings and experiences, which can significantly de-escalate tensions. In practice, empathy might involve acknowledging the other person's emotions and validating their feelings. For example, if a friend is upset because they feel neglected, you might say, "I can see that you're really hurt, and I understand why you feel that way. Let's talk about how we can improve our communication." This approach helps to bridge the emotional gap and opens the door for constructive problem solving. Social skills, another component of are essential for effective conflict resolution. These skills include effective communication, relationship management, and the ability to build rapport. Good social skills help you navigate social complexities and resolve conflicts in a way that maintains and strengthens relationships. They enable you to articulate your thoughts clearly, listen actively, and engage in meaningful dialogue. HTTPS, in a workplace scenario, strong social skills can help you mediate conflicts between team members. By facilitating open communication and encouraging a collaborative approach to problem solving, you can help the team find a solution that respects everyone's contributions and needs. Motivation, the final component of emotional intelligence, involves being driven to achieve goals for reasons beyond external rewards. In the context of conflict resolution, motivation helps you stay focused on the bigger picture and work towards a resolution that benefits all parties involved. It encourages you to remain committed to the process, even when it becomes challenging. For example, if you're working through a conflict with a business partner, staying motivated to find a mutually beneficial solution can help you persevere through difficult conversations and setbacks. Your commitment to maintaining a positive and productive partnership can drive you to explore creative solutions and compromises. Developing emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey. It requires continuous self-reflection, learning, and practice. One effective way to enhance your is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware of your emotions, allowing you to respond rather than react. Regular mindfulness meditation can improve your emotional regulation, empathy, and overall emotional intelligence. Mindfulness. Another way to build I is through feedback. Seek feedback from trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors about how you handle conflicts and emotions. Their insights can provide valuable perspectives on your strengths and areas for improvement. Use this feedback to develop specific strategies for enhancing your emotional intelligence. Role-playing can also be a helpful tool. Practice handling conflicts with a friend or coach, focusing on applying I principles. This can help you build confidence and refine your skills in a supportive environment. The benefits of high emotional intelligence in conflict resolution I principles. You will find that conflicts become less stressful and more manageable. Relationships improve as you navigate disagreements with empathy and respect. Your ability to influence and inspire others grows, enhancing your leadership capabilities. Most importantly, you gain greater emotional resilience and well-being. Embracing emotional intelligence transforms how you approach conflicts. It equips you with the skills to handle disputes with grace and effectiveness, turning potential confrontations into opportunities for growth and connection. By practicing emotional intelligence, you not only resolve conflicts more successfully, but also enrich your interactions and relationships, creating a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Seek media. When conflicts become particularly challenging or entrenched, seeking mediation can be a powerful way to facilitate resolution. Mediation involves bringing in a neutral third party to help the conflicting parties communicate more effectively, understand each other's perspectives, and find a mutually acceptable solution. This process can be especially useful when emotions run high, or when direct communication has repeatedly failed to yield positive results. Mediation provides a structured environment where both parties can express their concerns and interests. The mediator's role is to guide the discussion, ensure that both parties are heard, and keep the conversation focused on finding a resolution. This impartial presence can help reduce the tension and prevent the conflict from escalating further. One of the primary benefits of mediation is that it fosters open communication. Often in the heat of conflict, people talk past each other, focusing more on winning the argument than on understanding the other person's point of view. A mediator facilitates dialogue by encouraging each party to listen actively and speak respectfully. This helps to break down barriers and allows for more meaningful exchanges. For instance, in a workplace dispute over team responsibilities, a mediator might help the parties involved articulate their frustrations and expectations clearly. By doing so, the team members can better understand each other's pressures and constraints, leading to a more collaborative and less adversarial atmosphere. Mediation also encourages a focus on interests rather than positions. Positions are the specific outcomes each party wants, while interests are the underlying needs and desires driving those positions. A mediator helps the parties move beyond their entrenched positions to explore their interests. This shift often reveals common ground and opens up new possibilities for resolution. Consider a family conflict over an inheritance. Family members may have rigid positions about who should receive what. A mediator can help them explore their interests, such as financial security, emotional attachments to certain items, or fairness. Understanding these interests can lead to creative solutions that address everyone's needs, such as dividing the inheritance in ways that provide both financial benefits and sentimental value. The confidentiality of mediation is another significant advantage. Parties can speak openly without fear that their words will be used against them later. This creates a safe space for honest communication and vulnerability, which are essential for resolving deep-seated conflicts. Confidentiality ensures that the discussions remain private and that the parties feel secure in expressing their true feelings and concerns. A mediator also brings expertise in conflict resolution techniques. They can introduce tools and strategies that the parties might not have considered. For example, they might use techniques like role reversal, where each party argues from the other's perspective to foster empathy and understanding. They might also employ brainstorming sessions to generate a wide range of potential solutions before narrowing them down to the most feasible ones. For mediation to be effective, both parties need to be willing participants. They must be open to the process and committed to finding a resolution. If one party is unwilling to engage in good faith, mediation is less likely to succeed. However, when both parties are genuinely invested in resolving the conflict, mediation can be incredibly effective. The mediator's neutrality is crucial. They must be impartial and unbiased without a stake in the outcome. This ensures that both parties trust the process and feel that their concerns are being addressed fairly. Finding a skilled mediator, often through recommendations or professional mediation services, is crucial. Is an important step in ensuring a successful mediation process. Mediation can be used in a wide range of conflicts, from personal disputes to complex organizational issues. In community conflicts, such as disputes between neighbors or disagreements over local policies, mediation can help create solutions that benefit the entire community. In legal settings, mediation can often resolve disputes without the need for lengthy and costly court battles. The process of mediation itself can be enlightening and transformative. It teaches valuable skills in communication, empathy, and problem solving that the parties can carry forward into other aspects of their lives. Even after the specific conflict is resolved, these skills can help prevent future conflicts or manage them more effectively when they arise. In the end, seeking mediation demonstrates a commitment to resolving conflicts constructively and collaboratively. It acknowledges that while conflicts are a natural part of human interactions, they don't have to lead to destructive outcomes. Instead, with the right approach and tools, conflicts can be opportunities for growth, understanding, and strengthened relationships. By embracing mediation, you enhance your ability to handle conflicts in a way that fosters mutual respect and understanding. You create an environment where all parties feel heard and valued, leading to more sustainable and satisfying resolutions. Mediation not only resolves the immediate issue, but also builds a foundation for more positive and effective conflict management in the future. Way 15. Cultivate a growth mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset is a powerful approach to conflict resolution. A growth mindset, a concept developed by psychologist Carol Dweck, involves believing that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This perspective transforms how you perceive conflicts, viewing them not as threats or setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. When you approach conflict with a growth mindset, you see it as a chance to develop new skills, deepen your understanding, and strengthen relationships. This mindset shift can reduce the stress and anxiety that often accompany conflicts, making you more resilient and proactive in addressing them. A growth mindset encourages you to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problems. It helps you stay open to new information and perspectives, which can lead to more innovative and effective resolutions. Instead of getting stuck in a fixed position, you become more flexible and adaptable, willing to explore different approaches and learn from the experience. For example, in a workplace conflict over project management, a growth mindset can help you view the situation as an opportunity to improve your collaboration and leadership skills. Rather than seeing the disagreement as a personal failure or a source of frustration, you can approach it with curiosity and a willingness to learn. This might involve seeking feedback, experimenting with new strategies, and reflecting on what works and what doesn't. Developing a growth mindset involves several key practices. First, embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. When faced with a conflict, remind yourself that it is a chance to build your problem-solving abilities and emotional intelligence. This positive framing can shift your attitude from one of avoidance or defensiveness to one of engagement and enthusiasm. Second, view setbacks and mistakes as learning experiences. Conflicts often involve miscommunications, misunderstandings, or mistakes. Instead of blaming yourself or others, use these moments as opportunities to learn and improve. Ask yourself what you can do differently next time and how you can apply these lessons to future interactions. For instance, if a conflict arises because of a miscommunication with a colleague, reflect on how you can enhance your communication skills. Perhaps you need to be clearer in your messages. Listen more actively or ask for feedback to ensure mutual understanding. By focusing on growth, you turn setbacks into stepping stones toward better conflict resolution. Third, seek out and appreciate feedback. Feedback is essential for growth, providing insights into how others perceive your actions and how you can improve. In conflict situations, actively seek feedback from the other party to understand their perspective and identify areas for improvement. This might involve asking questions like, how can I communicate more effectively? Or what can I do to make our collaboration smoother? Fourth, practice persistence and resilience. Conflicts can be challenging and sometimes discouraging, but a growth mindset encourages you to keep trying, even when solutions are not immediately apparent. Persistence involves staying committed to resolving the conflict and continuously working toward a positive outcome. Resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks and maintain your focus on growth and improvement. Consider a personal relationship conflict where repeated misunderstandings cause friction. A growth mindset helps you stay committed to improving the relationship, even when progress seems slow. It encourages you to keep trying new communication strategies, seeking understanding and finding common ground. Over time, this persistence can lead to deeper mutual respect and stronger bonds. Fifth, celebrate progress and small victories. Recognizing and appreciating even minor improvements. Conflicts can reinforce your growth mindset. Celebrate the moments when you handle conflicts more effectively, communicate more clearly, or find innovative solutions. These acknowledgements boost your confidence and motivation to continue growing. For example, if you manage to resolve a heated argument with a friend by staying calm and empathetic, celebrate this achievement, reflect on what you did well and how it contributed to the positive outcome. These reflections reinforce your growth mindset and encourage continued effort and improvement. A growth mindset also involves fostering a culture of learning and growth in your interactions and relationships. Encourage others to adopt this mindset by modeling it in your behavior. Show that you value learning and improvement and support others in their efforts to grow. This collective growth mindset can create an environment where conflicts are approached constructively and collaboratively. In a team setting, for instance, you can promote a growth mindset by encouraging open dialogue, sharing learning experiences, and supporting each other's development. When conflicts arise, frame them as opportunities for the team to learn and improve together. This collaborative approach can lead to more innovative solutions and a stronger, more cohesive team. Ultimately, cultivating a growth mindset transforms how you approach conflicts, making them less intimidating and more manageable. It empowers you to view challenges as opportunities, stay resilient in the face of setbacks, and continuously improve your conflict resolution skills. By embracing a growth mindset, you not only enhance your ability to handle conflicts effectively, but also enrich your personal and professional life with a spirit of continuous learning and development. By fostering this mindset, you build a foundation for ongoing growth and success in all areas of life. Conflicts become catalysts for personal and collective growth, leading to stronger relationships, better communication, and a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. Conflict is an inevitable part of life, but with the right strategies, you can turn it into a powerful force for growth and connection. By applying these 15 transformative ways to deal with conflict, you will not only resolve disputes more effectively, but also strengthen your relationships, enhance your emotional intelligence, and create a more harmonious life. Remember, the journey to mastering conflict resolution is ongoing. Each conflict presents an opportunity to learn and grow and improve. Embrace the process, stay committed to your personal development, and watch as your ability to navigate conflicts transforms your life. If you found these insights helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experiences and any additional tips you have in the comments below. How have you dealt with conflicts in the past, and what new strategies are you excited to try? Another practical step is to set realistic expectations. Understand that perfection and complete control are unattainable goals. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. Accepting imperfection as a natural part of life can reduce the pressure you place on yourself to control every detail and outcome. It is also important to cultivate a sense of flexibility and adaptability. Embrace change and see it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to your control. Practice adjusting your plans and expectations in response to new information and circumstances. This flexibility can help you navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and less stress. Building a strong support system can also help alleviate the fear of losing control. Surround yourself with people who provide emotional support, practical advice, and a sense of stability. Having a reliable network can make it easier to let go of control and trust that you have the resources and support to handle whatever comes your way. Engage in activities that encourage spontaneity and creativity, whether it's trying a new hobby, traveling to an unfamiliar place, or participating in improvisational activities. These experiences can help you become more comfortable with uncertainty and less reliant on control. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you learn to embrace the unexpected and find joy in new experiences. Lastly, practice self-compassion and patience with yourself. Understand that the fear of losing control is a natural human response, and that it takes time to develop new ways of thinking and behaving. Be gentle with yourself as you work to let go of this fear and celebrate your progress along the way. The fear of losing control can be a significant barrier to personal and professional growth. By accepting uncertainty, developing trust in others, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating flexibility, we can overcome this fear and embrace life's unpredictability. Letting go of the need for absolute control opens the door to new experiences, creativity, and a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. As we wrap up this journey into the ways fear can control our lives, remember that understanding these fears is the first step toward breaking free from their grip. Embrace your potential, challenge your comfort zones, and allow yourself to grow beyond the limitations that fear imposes. Delving into the rich world of Stoicism, we uncover principles that have stood the test of time, helping countless individuals cultivate not just resilience, but profound inner strength. These principles are not abstract concepts tucked away in ancient texts. They are practical, actionable, and incredibly relevant to our daily lives. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the art of differentiation, understanding what is within our control. This is perhaps one of the most empowering aspects of Stoicism. The Stoics teach us that our power lies not in altering external events, but in controlling our perceptions, our decisions, and our actions. Think about that for a moment. How liberating it is to realize that while the world may whirl around in chaos, the space within your mind, where your thoughts and choices reside, is entirely yours to control. This focus on internal rather than external control helps cultivate a mental fortitude that is impervious to the ups and downs of life. Stoicism also invites us to embrace adversity. According to Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, every difficulty in life is a chance to practice a virtue. If we face betrayal, we practice forgiveness. If we experience loss, we practice resilience. If we encounter failure, we practice perseverance. This reframing turns every challenge into a classroom where the lessons of life are learned. It's a transformative approach that doesn't just help us handle difficulties, but allows us to grow from them, building inner strength that's not just about enduring but thriving. Moreover, Stoicism isn't about denying emotion, but about managing it intelligently. Stoics value the role of reason in governing emotions, advocating for a state where one is not led by fleeting feelings, but guided by thoughtful deliberation. This doesn't mean Stoics are devoid of feeling. Rather, they strive for emotional equilibrium, where passions do not cloud judgment. This equilibrium enables us to face life's challenges with a clear mind, ensuring our responses are considered and constructive rather than reactive. Another profound practice in Stoicism is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This practice involves visualizing potential negative outcomes in order to mentally prepare for them. By contemplating what could go wrong, we do two things. We diminish the shock and paralysis that might occur if those things were to happen unexpectedly, and we equip ourselves with strategies to handle them if they do. This mental rehearsal builds a resilience that is anticipatory, keeping us one step ahead of life's potential curveballs. Additionally, Stoics regularly engage in what they call voluntary discomfort, practices such as fasting, cold showers, and rigorous physical training. These activities are not just for physical health, but are undertaken to strengthen the mind. By deliberately placing ourselves in uncomfortable situations, we train ourselves to remain composed under stress and discomfort. This not only increases our threshold for discomfort, but also reminds us that much of our suffering comes from our perceptions, which we can control. Integrating these Stoic principles into our daily lives doesn't require monumental changes. It starts with small daily acts, choosing not to complain about the traffic, taking a moment to reflect before responding in anger, or deciding to forego a luxury for a day. These practices help us build the inner strength that doesn't just survive challenges, but uses them as fuel for growth. By understanding and implementing these Stoic principles, we equip ourselves with tools not just for occasional resilience, but for a lifelong fortitude that is deeply rooted in wisdom and tranquility. As we continue to explore these ancient teachings, let us bring them into our lives, test them in our challenges, and transform them into enduring strengths. Practical strategies to build resilience. Building resilience isn't just a philosophical endeavor, it's a practical one. Through the integration of Stoic wisdom, there are actionable strategies that anyone can implement to strengthen their mental fortitude. Let's explore these techniques, grounded in both ancient philosophy and modern psychology, and see how they can be applied in our everyday lives to foster resilience and robust inner strength. First, let's talk about the Stoic practice of negative visualization. This might sound somewhat pessimistic at first glance. Why would we want to imagine the worst? Yet this exercise has a powerful upside. By visualizing challenging situations and their potential outcomes, we prepare ourselves to handle them if they do arise. This preparation reduces the intensity of our emotional reactions to setbacks and difficulties when they actually occur. It's like a fire drill for the psyche. By running through scenarios in a controlled, thoughtful way, we can develop a calm and effective response to real-life stresses. This method not only helps us appreciate our current situation more, it also primes us to deal with future challenges with less anxiety and more confidence. Another effective strategy is the embracement of voluntary discomfort. Stoics advocate for regular engagement in activities that push our physical and mental boundaries. This could be as simple as taking cold showers, fasting, or participating in challenging physical activities. The rationale here is twofold. Physically, these actions can strengthen the body and increase our endurance. Mentally, they teach us that discomfort is temporary and often more manageable than we initially believe. These practices help to fortify our mental resilience by showing us that we can endure and thrive through discomfort, which diminishes the fear of future hardships. Incorporating daily mindfulness and reflection is another key tactic in building resilience. Stoicism teaches the importance of reflecting on our actions, thoughts, and the day's events each evening. This isn't just about introspection. It's about actively learning from our experiences and setting intentions for improvement. Mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged with the here and now, also helps us cultivate a calm center. By maintaining awareness of our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we can manage stress and respond to life's challenges with greater composure and less reactivity. Developing routines and self-discipline is fundamental in Stoic practice and critical for resilience. Stoics value structure, not for its own sake, but because it helps us focus on what truly matters, reducing wasted energy on trivial decisions and distractions. By establishing routines, whether they involve morning meditations, regular exercise, or dedicated times for work and rest, we create a framework that supports mental health and productivity, strengthening our capacity to face and overcome adversities. Lastly, we must not forget the power of community and support. While Stoicism often emphasizes self-reliance, it also recognizes the strength that comes from being part of a supportive community. Sharing our struggles, learning from others, and offering support not only enrich our own lives, but also reinforce our resilience. By nurturing strong relationships and seeking out communities that share our values and goals, we can build a network that sustains us through challenging times. These strategies, deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom, offer us tangible ways to enhance our resilience. They empower us to transform challenges into opportunities for growth and equip us with the tools to navigate the complexities of life with grace and strength. As we integrate these practices into our daily lives, we gradually build up an inner fortress that stands firm in the face of life's storms. Integrating science and Stoicism, combining the empirical insights of modern neuroscience with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, provides a powerful, holistic approach to building inner strength. This integrated perspective not only deepens our understanding of resilience, but also offers practical strategies for cultivating it in our everyday lives. Let's explore how these two fields intersect and complement each other. Firstly, let's consider the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This scientific principle underpins the Stoic idea that we can shape our minds through deliberate practice and repeated thought patterns. Stoics like Epictetus famously stated that we are disturbed not by events, but by the views we take of them. Modern neuroscience supports this by showing how cognitive restructuring, changing our thought patterns, can alter the brain's response to stress. By consistently practicing Stoic exercises like negative visualization and mindfulness, we can rewire our brains to respond to adversity with calm and resilience rather than anxiety and fear. The Stoic practice of focusing on what is within our control also finds support in psychological research. Studies have shown that a sense of control is linked to reduced stress and improved mental health. By training ourselves to concentrate on our actions and reactions rather than external circumstances, we enhance our psychological resilience. This practice aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of controlling our inner responses and letting go of what we cannot influence. By adopting this mindset, we reduce feelings of helplessness and increase our capacity to cope with challenges effectively. In addition, the Stoic approach to voluntary discomfort, engaging in activities that challenge our comfort zones, can be understood through the lens of stress inoculation training. SIT is a psychological technique used to prepare individuals to handle stress by exposing them to manageable levels of stress in a controlled environment. This is similar to the Stoic practice of deliberately facing discomfort to build mental toughness. By taking cold showers, fasting, or engaging in rigorous physical exercise, we not only build physical endurance, but also train our minds to remain composed and focused under stress. This preparation enables us to handle real-life adversities with greater resilience. Furthermore, the Stoic emphasis on reflection and mindfulness has parallels in modern therapeutic practices like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR. These therapies emphasize the importance of self-awareness and cognitive restructuring, core elements of Stoic philosophy. By reflecting on our daily actions and practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper awareness of our thoughts and behaviors, allowing us to respond to challenges more thoughtfully and effectively. This combination of ancient wisdom and contemporary psychology offers a robust framework for mental health and resilience. Additionally, the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, anticipating potential challenges, aligns with modern resilience training techniques that involve scenario planning and mental rehearsal. By imagining worst-case scenarios and preparing for them mentally, we reduce the shock and stress of unexpected events. This proactive approach, endorsed by both Stoicism and contemporary psychology, enhances our ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity. Case studies and real-life examples further illustrate the power of integrating Stoicism with modern science. Consider elite athletes who use visualization techniques to prepare for competitions, or military personnel who undergo rigorous training to build physical and mental resilience. These individuals exemplify how combining mental preparation, physical endurance, and a Stoic mindset can lead to extraordinary inner strength and performance under pressure. By weaving together the scientific understanding of the brain and Stoic philosophical practices, we create a comprehensive toolkit for resilience. This integrated approach not only helps us understand the mechanisms behind inner strength, but also provides practical strategies to cultivate it. Whether it's through neuroplasticity, stress inoculation, mindfulness, or cognitive restructuring, the synergy of science and Stoicism offers profound insights and tools for anyone seeking to build immense inner strength. As we conclude, remember this: true inner strength is not about never falling, but about rising every time we fall. It's about facing life's challenges with a heart full of courage and a mind fortified by wisdom. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. So embrace your journey with resilience and grace. If you found value in this video, please like and share it with your friends. Please take a moment to watch one of the suggested videos on the screen for more insights and inspiration. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. Your journey towards immense inner strength is a testament to your dedication and spirit. Keep striving, keep growing, and keep thriving.